What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in as we are all impatiently waiting for me to throw the new wheels and tires on the truck, because yes, we have a new set of wheels and tires. They're sitting in my garage right now and they're going on next video. I want to take this opportunity, this moment, to do a quick review on the Toyo Open Country AT3s that I bought and put on my stock wheels here a couple months ago for like my winter ride, my winter setup. This is now like my third tire review on the channel. If you remember, a couple years ago I did a review on some Toyo Trailblade XTs that I used to run on my Silverado, and I loved those tires and I would absolutely buy again, but it is like a cheap tire, cheap mud tire if you will. And then about 6 months ago I did a review on the Radar Renegades that I had on my chrome Tiz wheels that were on this truck like all summer last year. And if you remember that, those tires were absolutely terrible and I would not buy those again ever. And so when I was selling those wheels, selling those tires, so that way I could buy something to replace like the stock garbage trash Firestone hard terrains that they put on these from the factory, I wanted to buy a nice tire. I've never bought like a nice name brand tire before. I always bought cheap stuff. And so I figured I'd put a little bit of money into it. I wanted to buy a set of 35s for the truck, and these are pretty damn close. These are two 95/70s on an 18, so it's like a 34.5 by 11.5. So my decision ended up being between these, the Toyo Open Country AT3s, and between like a set of Nitto trail grapplers, ridge, like whatever the Nittos were. I like the tread pattern on these way more than I like on any of the Nittos, and these honestly got a lot better reviews. The biggest thing that I kept seeing for Nittos were that they were pretty bad in like wet conditions like snow, rain, grass, and that was the whole reason why I didn't like my Radars. So I wanted to get these, and let me say, so far 100% I love these tires and I would 100% buy again. First off, I think they have a really cool look. They have a really nice tread pattern, really nice design, a lot of nice, like, it's like an aggressive sidewall and everything, which is awesome as well. And for like an all-terrain tire, this looks, I mean, honestly, I think this looks like a mud tire personally, but it has a really nice tread pattern. Like, they got the Superman S's in there. There's tons of seeping holes, whatever you want to call them, for like water to escape and whatnot, and snow and ice and mud, all that. Like, I think the tire itself looks really awesome. Once again, personal opinion, I think these look a lot better than trail graps or whatnot, and I know a lot of guys love some Nitto trail graps, but I just don't like the big blocky look. These look nice. They look distinguished. That's the word I wanted. They look distinguished. They don't look like a big redneck tire. They look like a distinguished gentleman's tire. But no, seriously, for being like a closer 35, I like to call them 35s, I think they balance well. So like, I'll show you here in a clip, my steering wheel does not move whatsoever, and that's even like going like 80 mile an hour on not that video I just showed you, but like even doing 80, like my hand is solid on the wheel, it does not move. These balance really, really good on like a big tire on kind of like a small wheel, if you will, which I think is awesome. As far as road noise, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, these are the quietest tires that I have ever run versus, you know, like a stock tire. So like my Toros got kind of noisy, the Radars were very noisy. These tires are so quiet. So I'm very happy with that too, because like I could run like a very nice, aggressive and large tire and the road noise is not there, which is awesome. And then the best part about these is that the performance is there too. So these are an E rated, so 10 ply tire, rated at 80 pounds, like 80 PSI. So I ran them at 70 pounds for the longest time, and they are kind of hard. Like I did need to like lower the air pressure, and so I finally did. And these ride really nice too. They're very comfortable, very smooth. Now, I'm sure it has a lot to do with being like a 18-inch wheel on a 35-inch tire, so like there's a lot of sidewall, a lot of squishy, if you will. But I think the performance is nice. They ride very nice, they're very smooth, they're very quiet, and they grip the road very well too. So the biggest complaint I had, like I said, on my Radars was that like if it rained or anything like that, you were all over the road. And these, you're solid. I could still cruise at highway speeds in whatever downpour it is and have no issues. Now, I also ran these all winter, and these were great in the winter as well. So like I was towing in the winter and everything like that. We had a pretty big snowstorm in PA in like late January, and we had to haul campers home from a camper show down in the city of Pittsburgh. Now, I was running in 4-wheel drive because like 2-wheel drive I was kind of spinning a little bit, but I was running, I didn't get stuck anywhere. They actually shut all the roads down. There was big signs up everywhere because there was a national whatever emergency, tractor trailers, everything had to be parked. But like we had to get the campers out of the convention center for the show, for the next show coming up. We're on wheels actually. But we had to get the campers out, so we had to tow. So we were the only people out on the road towing campers all morning. I didn't get stuck anywhere. I mean, yeah, we spun a couple times, but everyone was going to. They didn't plow anything. Like the city was 8 inches of snow in the city. So either way, tires did very well. I'm very impressed with them. Like there was no slipping and sliding. Locking in 4-wheel drive, I was good. My fear is that like For example, my radars, or even like the OEM tires that come on these trucks are garbage. We have a couple of these trucks that work with the OEM Firestones, not OEM, but with the Firestones they put on these from the factory, and you get like stuck in wet grass. It's terrible, like seriously. These are pretty good. I like these. Now, I do have a friend who has a 2020 Ram 2500 on some forces and some Toyo AT2s, and he hates them. I don't know if it has something to do with like being a 12.5 wide, like a 12 wide tires, like so much contact, but my AT3s I'm very impressed with. I personally like them and I would buy again. So short video, not a whole lot going on. Apologize for that. We apologize for like the lame content, but new wheels are going on the truck next week. Just wanted to give you guys a short, somewhat decent review on the Toyo AT3s because I like them. They're coming off for the rest of the summer, so we'll see them again next winter, but I hope I helped somebody if they're, if they like these tires. So like the video if you haven't, subscribe, join the family, join the Cummins build. We've got a lot of content coming for it, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.